Aloha, what is up you beautiful people? I hope you guys are enjoying your wonderful weekend, and if not, just keep your head up. Today I got you guys a special Apex Legends aim and warm up tutorial video. This video will show you how I normally warm up my aim to game casually or get ready for ranked games as well. When the game first came out, the training mode was usually the first thing to go to and practice your aim. But you had to go over the tutorial every time you went into the training mode. And most importantly, that the training mode didn't have a variety of features to use, such as the use of weapons with equips, using armors, also like using grenades, such as like the thermite, regular grenade, or the arc star. But look at here now, we got the firing range where all of these that I've mentioned are in there and more stuff as well. So let's get in the firing range and I'll show you how I usually warm up and improve my aim. Alright gamers, we've entered the training mode and this is where all of our dreams come true and we start our pro gaming journey, as well as getting an aimbot. Nah, I'm just kidding though. But yeah, the first thing that I usually do when I enter the training mode is that I grab all the golden armors, just mostly because of the golden backpack, since you can hold more items in the inventory, including the ammo, while practicing and warming up your aim. So before going in depth on how I practice and warm up my aim, I wanted to point out an important thing relative to weapon recoil. As we all know, this is a battle royale, a first-person shooter game. This means that every gun in the game has its own type of recoil pattern. This is one of the main things to really learn about and understand as you improve your aim. The reason being is because if you can really understand the weapon's recoil pattern, you are able to master the control of the shots of the weapon when you shoot it. Let's give you a general example on recoil patterns and how it looks like. We're gonna go ahead and grab an L-Star as well as another weapon to really look and compare the two, such as an R99. So these two automatic weapons have different recoil patterns, and we're gonna go ahead and shoot both guns at a target and to just really look at and observe the recoil patterns it gives. Alright, so first off is the R99. As you can see, the recoil pattern goes straight upwards. It's very simple. There really isn't more to it. And as for the L-Star, it kind of looks like a snake-like pattern. Very simple, very visual. And I'll show you an outdated recoil pattern sheet of the weapons in this game. This is just to really give you an understanding of the recoil patterns each weapon has. Alright, so let's begin our warm-up. So what I usually use is a wingman and an R99 without any attachments. These are both typically the guns that I usually use. So I'm going to point out that there are three types of aim actions. The first one will be snapping, the second one will be tracking, and the third one will be flicking. So the first aim action that we're going to go ahead and practice and warm up is the snapping aim action. In this first aim action, this is where you practice ADSing quickly and accurately at the target you want to aim at. I would set my centered crosshair at its general position and then snap to the target. This is just really good for hand coordination and really just helps you quickly aim down sights at any target that you're looking at. And you know, when the practice gets easier, it's all power to you and your own creativity on how to really improve your aim. Like what I'm doing right now, I am just basically snapping to unorthodox targets just to get the hang of different positioning, because in a battle royale game or any first-person shooter game, everything is all situational. So you want to always experience different situations and just really practice it. It's just so you can feel much more confident in your aim and what you're doing. So the second aim action that we're going to look at is tracking. This is when you track your enemy target while aiming down sights as both you and your opponent moves. But for now, we're currently practicing on a dummy target, so the target can't really move, but this practice is still really efficient to help your own aim. As you can see, I am aiming down sights onto the target, and depending on what gun I'm using, I'm going to aim at its head or its body because of the gun's recoil pattern. In addition to that, I'm also strafing, which means moving left to right in different patterns. Since I'm using an R99, it's really good to aim at its chest or the center of your target's body. The recoil goes upwards. So right here, I am just repeating the process until I feel very comfortable at tracking and shooting my target. As always, when it gets easier, we're gonna go ahead and have to make the practice much harder by aiming at other targets at different locations with farther distances. And yeah, this is what we call tracking. Now let's get into our third and last aim action called flicking. Flicking is when you snap to the target and then center your sight back to the center of your screen where you started from. You will mostly use flicking when you are dealing with weapons of heavy damage with a lower firing rate as well as single shots. These are some examples of a flicking warm-up that I usually do. I aim my sight towards the enemy target and just really flick out. Alright, we've learned all about the aim actions. Now let's make things harder and add movement with different patterns. And this is what I usually do when warming up. I would grab my two favorite weapons without any attachments just to make the warm-up and practice much more harder and really understand the recoil and just to remember how the recoil feels like for entering a game. You will have fights that's gonna be mid-range, short range, as well as long ranges. So just understand like the different situations and just experience it more. And here's another fun tip you can add is that use your terrain, man. Like as you can see in the training mode, there's like different head glitches and objects where you can like jiggle peek the corner. Do those things just to make the enemy harder to shoot at you and make you a harder target. So yeah, if you guys really enjoyed this video, enjoyed this tutorial video on how to improve your aim and to really practice and warm up before playing an Apex Legends game, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't yet. This really does help the channel grow, and I really do appreciate it. I'll see you guys then. Peace, love, and aloha. Oh wait, if you guys have any suggestions on what kind of video I should make next, a gaming tutorial video, or it's just any Apex Legends gaming video, leave it in the comment section down below. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching and watching through the end. See you guys later.